Nope.
Nope. Nope.
What's up now?
Is it up now?
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird. What was I saying? Alright, we were gonna fly, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dorian picks the blue path, yes? Or the blue path? The orange path, I think I said.
Orange.
Orpheus looks around at everybody and is like, perhaps it might be prudent to secure yourself. Would anyone like to take the opportunity to steady themselves?
I'll keep myself steady. Yeah.
What do I need to do to steady?
It's like an action.
Okay. I shall steady myself so I don't go flopping again.
Okay. I'm going to assume that Ozen and Ilario will. Yugisa and Belron are not idiots, so they probably will. What about you, Ragnar? Tom?
Timothy.
How about Lug?
Hey, babe, you want to unmute yourself?
Sorry. Yeah.
Lug, you gonna steady yourself?
Am I going to stay to myself?
Or are you going to
Steady
steady
yourself.
yourself?
Am I going to study myself?
Steady.
Steady.
Yes.
For flight?
Yes.
Nah, I didn't need to before.
Okay. Orpheus braces himself. He starts pressing the buttons that are glowing. He pulls a lever. The whole thing begins to shake and judder and grind as before. How long will it actually take?
It's 500 feet a second, but it's 35 miles. Whatever.
Okay, so it's about that many miles divided by that many per hours. Yeah, strap in. It's gonna be a 28-hour flight.
Nice.
Would it be better to teleport, or is it still...
I've chosen to fly. Too fucking
Fuck.
late now.
Oh, fuck. Do you realize how... I'm shutting up.
If we
knowledge.
teleported, if we did this spatial shift, we would not have anywhere near enough power to get there.
It would... Wait. At the cost of the thing to get there, it's cheaper to do this instead of teleport? Damn.
It's always
Okay.
cheaper to fly than teleport.
Okay. Well, to be fair, the flight at maximum speed is what, like you said, 50 an hour?
30 an hour versus 50 per 100 miles.
Hmm.
Well, we can travel 350 miles per hour.
Fair enough.
So it's
Alright.
it's always more economical to fly.
Okay.
But if you have the power, you can get there instantly. So it begins to judder and shake and grind as it did before. Orpheus is clearly not as smooth a pilot as Quial was, or pilot traveler as Quial was. And you hear a thunderous crashing sound, and the entire thing jerks violently. Everyone needs to make a Constitution save. If you steadied yourself, you get to do so with advantage.
Do a Constitution save, you said?
Yep. Oh dear. I guess I'll do one for Ozen. And I guess I've got to do one for Ilaria as well. Belron and Yugisa probably also need to make saves. Wow, everyone's doing really great so far. Except Nea, for some odd reason. Oops. That wasn't high enough, so I have to check for the advantage. That was high enough. And then old Yagisha. Ooh, just barely. Nea. Roll me a d6, please. Nea, roll me a d6, please.
That's a 5.
Okay. From the jolting, Nea, Lug, did you make a roll?
What do I need to make a roll for?
Constitution save. Nea, you got jostled, and I guess you must have hit your head or something, because you take 5 damage.
Nice.
Lug, you also take damage. Roll a d6 for me.
Five.
You take 5 damage from the impact. And the Sea Elves aren't terribly pleased. Because there's now a outhouse-shaped hole through one of their walls. But the Hartnell, eventually finds its way up the shore and begins flying toward the capital. So, we will consume almost all of our power flying there, but you will have 28 hours to do downtime activities. However, I am not a sadomasochist, so I'm not going to make you do downtime activities right now. You have the next week to think over them, and I think that is where we will call it for today. Sound good?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Out of curiosity, did anyone have any ideas for their downtime activities?
Buy dog food, apparently. Cunt.
That's a good one.
The salt is real.
Oh, gee, I don't know. I've had this dog for, what, like 6 months, and this is the first time he's been put on the fucking field since I got him? Yeah, a little bit salty.
It's not
Hey,
the
you
first
could have
time.
mentioned him at any point.
Yeah, and interrupt the story for the dog?
Look, people have interrupted things for stupider things.
Yeah,
i.e.
dog is a
drinking.
great reason to interrupt the story. I mean, usually story gets interrupted for whatever it is Ozen does half the time. Finding a bar. I think a dog is a perfectly justifiable thing to interrupt a story for. Oh, come on, he's a good boy. We just kind of forgot he existed. When was the last time we actually saw Good Boy?
Told you, like 6 months ago.
In
When I got
the Water Genasi town.
I remember him there. I remember we said he wasn't allowed in the Grand Dorset.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he wasn't even put down.
Yeah, because he wasn't allowed inside, and the entire thing kind of happened inside.
Yeah, but you asked when we last saw him.
So yeah, it would have
Well,
been
yeah, that would be the last time we saw him would have been before we went to the Grand Dorset.
Mm-hmm.
The last time anyone remembered him was at the Grand Dorset, the very beginning of the Grand Dorset. So, Lug,
No.
what has Good Boy been up to all this time?
Probably standard dog things. Finding a good spot in the sun to sleep. Stealing food when no one's looking.
Getting fed food by the small children.
Most likely getting ridden like a horse by the small children as well, because he's a decent-sized dog. And some of the children are very tiny, especially since they're elves.
Does that make them especially tiny?
Yeah,
I guess
elves
it
are
makes
tiny.
them lighter at least.
Elves are tiny.
So it is more feasible that they could ride a Good Boy. I like that. Good Boy has just been out living his best dog life around all this insanity going on. And then every night he just kind of curls up next to Lug. Probably snorts.
Oh, my back is killing me.
Yeah. Mine too, a little bit.
Want to join me to go and smoke some peyote?
No, I have work tomorrow.
Curses.
Yeah. Bane of my life.
I can't promise you would make it to work after smoking peyote.
It's definitely a questionable thing.
On the bright side, there's no deserts up north.
That is also true.
If you smoke peyote where peyote grows, you'll
Hey, Simon.
most likely die out in the desert.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me tomorrow. We can go over Nea contacting the dean.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Sounds good.
Everybody try and consider downtime activities since we're going to be spending an entire day in a fucking box. And if you don't, I can tell you what the next session's going to be.
What?
Exploring the mysteries of the box.
Fair enough.
So please think of downtime. I mean, I guess that could be interesting. There's several episodes I can pull ideas for from that.
Lug will spend all of his downtime searching for Dorian. He thinks that Dorian is just playing the world's most elaborate game of hide and seek inside the box.
It's quite a box to hide in.
So Lug will spend his downtime activity searching.
That definitely sounds reasonable. But he'll probably get bored of that at some point and want to drink.
No. He must locate Dorian. Maybe Good Boy will help him as well.
Oh shit!
Good Boy should remember the scent of Dorian.
Certain.
I just remembered something that has to happen by Ascension Day.
Although, is that cheating in hide and seek to use
What's
a dog's
that?
superior sense of smell?
After so long, does anything count as cheating if they've been hiding for so long?
That's a good question. I
Good
don't think so.
point.
But guys, so Yagissa and has been carrying around that egg we've had since Shala, hasn't she?
Mm.
About time for that bitch to hatch, isn't it?
Probably. We're gonna have a tiny Dozak.
That's not going to be weird at all.
Hopefully, they won't learn the same arrogance. Hopefully.
Well, they have entirely different parents to Dozak's parents. So
I'm still highly confused over the whole verified situation.
Yeah, we don't
Mm-hmm.
understand it either.
It's kind of just been dropped and tossed off into the fucking void, the whole topic of it, but like
because what can we do?
every now and then I think about it and I'm like,
Same.
huh.
I just every
What
now and then I
did
think about it,
happen?
and I'm just like, what the fuck actually happened? Literally
Yeah.
nothing happened.
We don't
Yeah.
know.
What happened with what?
An old friend.
We used to play D&D with this dude who we also used to play Barotrauma with.
A lot of barotrauma.
Oh wow.
Oh,
yeah.
And he was this really great noble druid character.
Yeah.
And then just kind of over nothing, he blew up and like disappeared. We got ghosted for
No reason.
no real reason.
I don't even know. I don't remember why he blew up even.
We don't. We never found out.
He just said something. I think he said something about the players weren't showing his character something, or weren't playing off of his character, or weren't. I don't know, but he just got super pissy over D&D and blocked all of us on Steam and on Discord. Or no, he didn't block Brandon.
Yeah.
And then I think he blocked Brandon after Brandon tried talking to him.
I didn't even realize until Brandon told me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
realized because I wanted to ask him. I wanted to ask him about some stuff with From the Depths, and I went to send him a message on Steam, and I couldn't find him. And I was like, "Huh, that's weird. Did he change his name?"
Like, no.
And I went to Discord to try and send him a message, and the message popped up red, said that you don't share a server or this user has blocked you. And I was like, "What the hell?" I went to the Railcast, then he's gone.
Hmm.
And then next thing I know, the three of you are like, "Yeah, what happened to Verified? Who pissed Verified off? Where's he gone?"
No idea, bro.
Yeah,
That's
so it's just-
really odd.
Yes,
Yeah.
we agree. It was very odd. 'Cause I like to think that, we don't always agree when we play D&D, but I never think that we ever have like some kind of
We never
irreparable
consider. Yeah, we never consider ending friendships over this because
No, that's
ultimately, at the end of the day, it is a game. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Maybe it was just like there's just like no real debate, no discussion. It's like, no, fuck all of you.
Yeah.
It's just very, very strange.
I guess though that some people get an idea in their head and they settle for whatever idea they have.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. But so now I have all this Dragonborn shit and no one playing a Dragonborn.
Yeah, Yagissa and her egg was part of that storyline there.
Yeah, because he wanted to raise this egg to not be like his family. And so,
and then he turned into an absentee dad, basically.
yeah. And so now Belron's coming in as the heroic stepfather.
Odd.
I
This
mean,
is
Belron's
Yeah,
a
you've got a
Belron's a good
stepfather
guy.
before you're even born.
That happens sometimes.
that does unfortunately happen sometimes.
It's still weird.
A little bit, yeah. But yeah, but I mean, Belron's a good guy. Sure, he was raised by dwarves, so he's a little bit weird, but you know, he has skills. He can get steady work.
Hey, what's wrong with dwarves?
He's a bit
What
weird.
makes him
They're weird as dragonborns.
I don't think so.
Dwarves don't make very good dragonborns because they make excellent dwarves.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've definitely seen some dwarves breathe fire after a couple of glasses of whiskey.
Well, you say that. We also saw Sullivan breathe poison breath, so there's that. That had more to do with a necrodance contaminant than anything else.
Hi ho, it's off to work I go.
I still like to think of how you would feel. Like, okay, we just got back to this sacred temple of ours, and the people who finally brought you back, they leave, and they make a giant hole in the wall.
Yeah.
It's like, can we be mad at them?
Fuck
Horrible.
this shit, I'm out.
Horribly.
I mean, it's like, well, I guess we had to fix shit anyway. It's kind of rude, but whatever.
They wouldn't have any reason to be upset if we had done the Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! when we went through the wall.
No, instead it was just this horrible, grindy, wheezy sound. And then a loud crash. Probably made a little dent in our shield, but, you know, whatever. That's why we have shields.
Spacey.
But, all in all,
Oh well.
that would be
Damn,
kind of
good,
weird,
good.
though. We get trapped in the box.
I'll have to think of some stuff for Payel to do while he's got downtime.
Yeah.
Since unlike the other guys, I don't have any fancy dancy stuff I can make.
What? I can't
Oh,
make stuff.
All right,
Alright,
I'll talk to y'all later. Okay.
alright.
Yeah,
Have a good
you
night,
said-
Nick.
You too. Bye bye.
Oh what?
You're gonna end the fucking stream, Brandon.
Oh, sorry. I thought I ended it like 20 minutes ago.
No.
Oops.
Well, your VOD now has our long ass rant about.
There you go.
Lisa,
You
verified.
Lucy's done.
get
Yeah,
the end credit scene.